This is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Verse 10. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahushai is the son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Radash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 9 through 10, is I came across this article today where you're having multiple nations, all right, Russia's allies coming together, all right, preparing for war, training for war, all right? And these are the times that we're living in because prophecy has to be fulfilled. See, you know, what's happening here in America, the division, all right, the political corruption, all right, you're seeing the pandemic rumors that there's going to be a second wave. Also, Operation Warp Speed to administer the vaccine on the people. You're seeing that. You're also seeing more and more the RFID chip in the forefront, the mark of the beast. While you're seeing that, also on the other side of the world is nations preparing for war, putting all their money, all right, and their energy into weapons and training. And this is how we know we're at the end. This is how we know it's about to get really ugly, okay, for majority of you people that walk the earth. So let's get into this article. It says Chinese and Russian forces will take part in joint military exercise in southern Russia later this month, along with troops from Armenia, Belarus, Iran, Myanmar. Right, Myanmar, that's an Asian country near Thailand and Vietnam. Pakistan and others. Chinese Defense Ministry announced Thursday. The Caucus 2020 drills, right? Because that's where what's it called? That's a piece of land where Russia owns. All right, and that's you know it's funny. You know they call it the Caucus 2020, and that's where you Edomites you came out of the caves, all right? The Caucasus Mountains. That's where you get the term Caucasian. Interesting. Drills will deploy wheeled vehicles and light weaponry to be flown in the drill location by China's latest version transport aircraft, the ministry said in a news release. The exercise running September 21st to 26th will focus on defense tactics, encirclement, and battlefield control and command, the ministry said. Right, who are they doing this against? Why are they doing this training for? Against Babylon, all right, America, all right, and best believe the 1948ers, okay? Because I'm going to bring out another article what the 1948ers are doing, all right, to Iran. The exercises have special meaning for China and Russia ties at this important moment when the whole world is fighting a pandemic, the ministry said. China has seen no new domestic coronavirus cases in weeks, while Russia is continuing to see new cases and has reported more than 1 million people infected. Since establishing a comprehensive strategic partnership 2 decades ago, China and Russia have cooperated increasingly closely on military matters and diplomacy, largely to counter U.S. influence. There you go. Their militaries regularly hold joint exercises, and they regularly back each other in the United Nations over issues including Syria and North Korea. War games in tense times. The long-planned exercises will take place this month amid escalating animosity between the U.S. and both Beijing and Moscow. All right, superpowers. These are the times that win. All right, that's how we know, all right, that we're living in the last days. Okay, we're living in the last days, and World War III is coming. All right, the War of Armageddon. But even Yahushua said this thing has to come to pass. Before I continue on this, let me go to Matthew 24, and I'm going to start at 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right? So this has to happen. There's no stopping it. 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Right. So while this is happening, these nations are gearing up for war. All right. You also will be having famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Has that not been happening? Has that not been happening in 2020, year of prophecy, deemed by Apostle R? Hey, if you want to believe in COVID-19, that's a pestilence. All right? There was an earthquake in New Jersey a couple of days ago. Famines. All right? People are literally complaining to the U.S. Census Bureau, all right, that they don't have food, that it's hard for them to obtain food. That was reported last month. So this is happening while you're seeing these nations getting ready to lock horns on each other, these superpowers. 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. You see? All right? All these are the beginning of sorrows. So there's no coming out of it. You're going to see, all right, a lot of death in these last days. And that's what the prophets of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai have been saying, mainly here at Great Millstone, because that's what we're known for, getting into prophecy. This scripture, this article also reminds me of Ezekiel 38. Let me get that before I get another article. Ezekiel 38 and 1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, verse 2, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him. Right. And all you got to do is Google an ancient map where Gog and Magog are located at, and that's where Russia's at today. All right. Including the Caucus Mountains. All right. Caucus 2020. Right. Look, if you look where the Caucus Mountains at, that's where Gog and Magog were at. So this is talking about Russia. And Tubal is talking about Turkey. And you're seeing a heavy alliance between Turkey and Russia in the Middle East, in the Syrian-Turkey border. 3, and say, Thus saith the Lord of power, Behold, I'm against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal. 4, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth in all thy army, horses and horsemen, all them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Don't you see this happening? This prophecy's happening, man. These nations are getting ready, and they're following behind the Russians, because the Russians are spearheading it. 5, Persia. That's talking about Iran. Ethiopia, right? Because you have Russia in helping out the Ethiopians, and Libya, right? The Russians are backing. I forgot the former CIA who turned on America. The Russians are backing him, all right, to overthrow the current government. All right, they're giving him warplanes. This in Libya. All of them with shield and helmet. There you go. 6, Gomer and all his bands in the house of Togarmah of the north quarters, and all his bands and many people with thee. 7, be thou prepared, prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. Right, and that's why the Russians, are literally have gotten strong. Joel, once again, Joel chapter 3, verse 9 through 10. Let the weak say I'm strong. All right. And America, you can't really do nothing about it. All right. The Russians are strong now and they have allies. All right. And this ain't going to be, all right, what happened in the Soviet Union. Right. These Russians are going to go ahead to you and they're going to use all their weaponry, including the nuclear missiles, man, which is going to end this all. Right, the nukes. That's why they've been testing their nukes. Avangard, Satan 2. I mean, there's so many of them. Okay. Now let's go into another article because how is America you gonna get dragged into this war? Okay, how you gonna get dragged into the war? Well, your ally, the 1948ers. All right, the JJs. Let's go to favorites because I had to bookmark this. I can't have too many articles open up at once. It's going to slow down my computer. So this is from I-24 News. At least 10 pro-Iranian militias killed in alleged Israeli airstrikes in Syria. See that? So there you have it. All right. So the Israelis, all right, the 1948ers, the JJs, have been attacking Iran. All right. And Iran's allied with Russia. Okay. And Iran is going to retaliate and it's going to draw you in too, America. All right. Because where is this happening at? Vehicles ammunition depot said that destroyed as explosives rock Del Azor Governorate. At least 10 pro-Iran militia fighters were killed in alleged Israeli airstrikes in Syria province of Del Azor, the Syria Observatory of Human Rights reported Monday. Right. So there you have it. Okay. So what's that talking about, man? Jeremiah 49 and 20. Therefore hear the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Edom, and his purpose that he hath proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. Right. So the 1948ers are continually attacking a Russian ally, the Iranians, and this is going to draw, okay, a conflict between them, which is going to draw you Americans into it, and you're going to go against Russia, all right, and its allies. Right, it's really simple. 21. This is of the Lord, because this is the Lord. This is the Lord's movie. All right, and this is what he wants to fulfill prophecy. Okay, so that you nations get taken down and the nation Israel is established. 21. The earth is moved at the noise of their fall, at the cry, the noise thereof was heard in the Red Sea. Right, and that's why you're not leaving the Middle East. So all this rumors of Donald Trump's pulling the soldiers back, 2,000 here, 5,000 here. It's all fluff because it's an election year. Once the elections are done, all of them soldiers are going back to the Middle East. Okay? Going back to the Middle East. Hey, it could happen before the election. Hey, anything could happen. All right? I saw a report that the Iranians are thinking about assassinating a U.S. ambassador that's stationed in South Africa. Okay? Look into that. Hey, these are the times. Let me get another article. One more. Check this out. Attacks on you. This is, and by the way, these are all your media establishments. Okay, Esau, Edom. Attacks on U.S. troops in Iraq have increased, U.S. commander says. Right, because you have the Iranian-backed militias attacking U.S. Military bases in Iraq, as well as the Iraqis, the Arabs that are pro-Iran. Okay, because when they killed that general, man, a lot of Iraqis were upset too, the Arabs. So you're seeing the Carmenians, which are the Iranians, and the Arabs, the Arabians, coming together. All right? That's why you're seeing articles like this. So what's going to happen, man? World War III, Isaiah 3 and 25. Because this is what we're living up to. All right? But before the nukes can fly, before this war gets hot and heavy, they got to implement the RFID chip. Just throwing a disclaimer. And that's going to happen. Isaiah 3 and 25. Thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war. Right, that's plain. That's plain. There's nothing to get out of it. All right, so you can't get out of this. All right, so right now we're hearing wars and rumors of wars. All right, we're seeing nations getting tensed up in a pandemic. So it goes to show you, hey, war doesn't stop in a pandemic. By the way, war doesn't stop. Preparing for war doesn't stop. Jeremiah 51 and 46. Unless your heart faint, and ye fear the rumor that shall be heard in the land, a rumor shall both come 1 year, and after that in another year shall come a rumor, and violence in the land, ruler against ruler, right? And you're seeing, man, a lot of these rumors of war, all right, being discussed, and it's getting more and more out there. You're hearing it more and more, all right? It's becoming a household name. Hey, yeah, World War III is coming. War is coming. 47. Therefore, behold, the days come that I will do judgment upon the graven image of Babylon, and her whole land shall be confounded, and all her slain shall fall in the midst of her. Right, because World War III is going to happen in which America is going to be destroyed with nuclear fire. 48. Then the heaven and the earth and all that is therein shall sing for Babylon, for the spoiler shall come unto her from the north, saith the Lord. Right. Hey, the Russians are going to do this. They're going to, with their allies. 49. As Babylon hath caused the slain of Israel to fall, so at Babylon shall fall the slain of all the earth. You see? Because what you've done to the children of Israel, America, that's why you're going to fall. All right? And when you fall, that's it. Your kingdom is done. Esau, Edom, you're done. You go into slavery. So, hey, 1044. Hey, that's the spirit. So with that, all right? Hey, these nations are getting ready. They're training. They're getting ready to fight. And, yeah, this is just proof that we're at the end. And with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Rokakodash. Double honors to the Apostle, Great Millstone, Rubel, and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep the door. Keep the faith. As you can see, we're almost out of here. To the few sisters that are watching, keep studying, keep praying. Shalom and a Bible ball. Shalom.